Before the renovation on the conservatory, it was not well kept. It was weeds and it was kind of a mess. So we thought this might be a nice area to put all of this together. We went with a lot of native stuff. We have a lot of native grasses in this area. Salvia, autumn joy sedum, coneflowers, that sort of thing. It's one of those things where the budget isn't great. We always have less help and more to do. So we went with that. We mulched it. We wanted it to be real low maintenance, and so far it has been. And we wanted it to be kind of a little garden patio area, so we put the sidewalks in, kind of that you can meander around to the benches. Low maintenance plants were definitely a motivating factor in this landscape. We wanted to keep it very low maintenance and low water needs because, you know, water's a scarce thing these days. So we wanted it to be low water. But in this area, we tried to keep a lot of native stuff with some formal looking things too, because if the idea was to have this, we have a lot of outdoor weddings in the parks, and this could, with the arbor behind you, we could have some weddings here. So we do have some more formal looking things and some different textures that all go together, but for the most part it's low maintenance. Ornamental grasses, things that look nice all season long. Well, we've got an irrigation system installed, so that takes care of the water needs, and we just kind of keep an eye on if we need to bump it up or turn it back depending on if it's rained or how things are looking. But we do have seasonal help here in the parks in the summer, and again, it's just kind of on an as-needed basis. When we notice that it needs weeded, we send the kids in and they take care of it. But we planted this last month, the beginning of June, and we've weeded twice now, I think. So it's pretty low maintenance, and once we get in here to weed, a couple hours and we're done. So, and we're hoping once everything fills in a little bit more, those needs will just go down that much more. This is a new landscape that we did 3 years ago. Previously, all of these beds that you're looking at were annual flowers, and it was just very, very high maintenance. So 3 years ago, we worked with the Nebraska Statewide Arboretum. They provided us grant funds to put perennials in this area, and they also worked with us to design this landscape for low water, low maintenance needs. This was an area that we wanted people to be able to come down and walk through and get ideas for their own landscapes in their own home. They could see that you can have a perennial garden and still have color all season long with plants that require very little water and very little maintenance. We stuck with some of the same ornamental grasses and coneflowers, and salvia, some of those, but we also have gay feathers. We have some coreopsis and some globe thistles. We have shrubs over here. We've got several different dogwoods and some caryopteris, daylilies. There's a much bigger variety in this area. There's very good winter interest. Yep, we pretty much just let it go until the spring when we cut things back.